Pittsburgh, Kansas. Had a great show last night. And then this morning, a whole bunch of stuff came tumbling down on us. I mean, this is so hard to do without having any real home base. One of the challenges that we have is, well, not only making enough money to survive, but actually getting the money into a bank.
Because I bank with Wells Fargo, and they are not, I guess, big enough or whatever, but they don't have branches in every state. And what happened is that I couldn't get the money in the bank soon enough, and so our only recourse was to Western Union my daughter the money so she could run and put it in the bank. The problem is Western Union charges $40.
Yeah.
So now we were not only out 200, well, 192, we were out,
An additional 40.
you know, an additional 40 on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, it just knocked us for a loop. But it'll be all right. Like, you know, this will be fine.
Well, anyway, we are in Missouri, coming up on Joplin. We had a great time in Pittsburgh, Kansas. Hopefully we'll have a great time here. The only thing that I know about Joplin, most people might have heard a few years ago, there was killer tornadoes came through here. Really devastated the town. But we were talking to some people in Pittsburgh that had said they've done a lot of rebuilding and it's beautiful. Okay, I'm sitting in the van here. We're in Joplin, Missouri at Cunningham Park, which is off of McClelland Avenue, I believe, and kind of a little bit past 32nd Street, which is one of the main streets here. This area where I'm at, I'm actually filming right now inside the car because it's very windy today. But this area where we're at was one of the areas that was hit real hard by the tornado back on May 22nd of 2011. It's almost 3 years since that happened. It's the end of April right now, 2014. And I'm going to get some outside shots because what you can see in this area is that all of the houses here are brand new because they were all destroyed by that tornado. 158 people were killed. Just almost 1,200 were injured real badly, and it caused about $3 billion worth of damage. Absolutely horrific. And coming from New Jersey, New York area, I just could not imagine what that must be like. I've never seen a tornado. So, you know, it's pretty amazing. Pretty sad at the same time. Alright, so Barb, tell everybody what we're doing here.
Okay, so we had like a little bit of a financial fiasco because, long story short, I'm sure you've heard about it by now, Wells Fargo, blah, 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 not in any of the states that we're in, blah, blah, blah. So we can't access any money, so we are like flat busted broke. And so we're in an RV park outside of a casino. And we have water and electric, which is cool, but it's like it's basically a parking lot, and that has water and electric hookups. And there's no picnic tables, anything like that. So I'm basically cooking dinner in the back of the car, and it's actually really good. It's ham and potatoes and green beans. And and it's seasoned with Stagger in dry rub seasoning. And I got to say, you need to buy some of that. Like, that stuff is so good. I have been putting it on everything. It is so good. So yeah, I don't care. This is what it takes, and this is what it takes. We have a really cool show in 2 days, so we just have to survive that long so that we can get that money and put it in to cover the car payment, which will then leave us with a minute amount of money. And we've got this is so hard. This is so hard. Wouldn't be doing anything else though.
Well, tell everybody about the Players Club thing, what we did there.
Oh, so if you go in, well, in order to stay free here, you have to sign up for the Players Club for their club card, and so then you get $10 in free play. So and a $10 voucher, whatever, towards food. So tomorrow we're gonna go get the lunch buffet, because you get a free buffet with it, basically. And so I actually won $3, so we're up $3. Motz blew it all.
I was up $9, but I went for the big bucks, and I lost it all.
So this is Missouri.
No,
that's right. We're in Oklahoma,
right? The casino is in Oklahoma. The RV park where we are now is in Kansas, and the road to get in here is in Missouri.
All right, here, show them how far away the casino is.
Where is it? Well, it's not that close.
Thank you so much, guys. Hey, Missouri, let's hear it, Missouri! Yeah. This is my first time ever to Missouri. I've learned some things. I guess Missouri is an Indian word for casino with all-you-can-eat buffet. I've been waddling around for the last 2 days. It's great. Barb and I have perfected this nice little thing. What we do, we go to these casinos and we get the Players Club, and you get like free $10 play and free buffet. We just go get the buffet, lose our $10 and walk the hell out. It's awesome. So, you know, whoops, the white man screws the Indian again. Thank you. That's what we're doing. And I remember in the 80s I was an athlete, right? I was a big-time athlete. But I was on the fencing team. You see? Right there. Rocky's laughing at me. With the swords. I'm stabbing people. I'm stabbing people. My football player friends are like, nah, dude. Gay. Exactly. They're like, dude, that's gay. I'm like, why is that gay? Like, dude, you're crossing swords with another guy. That's gay. That's gay. Really? Even worse, my friends on the wrestling team. Right, I try to keep my weapon concealed. I'm trying to keep my weapon concealed. Sorry. My friends on the wrestling team were even worse. Like, dude, that's really, really gay. You're really, really gay. I'm like, all right, why is this gay? Well, you got a tight white uniform on, and some of the moves you're doing. You guys ever see a high school wrestling match? You see what they're wearing? Little spandex shorty shorts with earmuffs on. They look like backup dancers in a Lady Gaga video. You see some of the moves? Two young aggressive boys cuddling on the ground. Nah, dude, you just don't understand wrestling. You just don't understand it. I mean, maybe I don't. Hang on, let me see here. All right, your friend there, he starts out on all fours. He's the bottom. That's gay. Then you get on your knees behind him. You're the top. Then you ride him for as long as you can, while he does his best to get you off. And then when you're done, you go take a shower together. Yeah, that's not gay at all. All right, thank you so much. I'm Mike Motz. You guys are fantastic. All right.
And so I had to get a job. Anybody a fan of that Millionaire Matchmaker show? You ever seen it? You've seen it? Have you seen it? I was actually a personal assistant for one of the women that was on there. Now this chick was one of those Jewish American princesses who just thought her didn't stink. She was 400 pounds, right? And she was the one that gave her date that under the table. I don't know if you saw that one, but that's true. And it's like this woman was 400 pounds and all she did all day was sit on the couch and do coke. That's all she did, and I was like, okay, something's not right here. Okay, like how do you do that much coke and you're that huge? And this is how big she is. You ever see those really big women with like the really flat butt and the huge stomach, and it's like if you cut her head off and put it on backwards, she'd have the perfect body? You know what I mean? horrible. So I was like, how is she so big? So I watched her. I'd like pay attention to what she was doing, and I was like, I figured it out. She's cutting shit with cake mix. Like Betty Coker over here. Oh my God.
See the broccoli? I didn't get French fries, I got broccoli. I love Missouri. We just did a show at the Undercliff Grill and Bar in Joplin, Missouri, and it was the funniest thing. Like, I felt sad when we were leaving. It was like we were leaving friends behind. The manager, Ernie, is just phenomenal. Like, he was hopping up and down and clapping when we showed up. He was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to see you. I'm so excited for this show. And it just, everybody, it was just a really fun crowd. It went really well. Everybody enjoyed it. The food there was amazing. Joplin, Missouri is a place that when this is all said and done, I could see packing up my family, even if against their wishes, and moving to Joplin, Missouri.